Hello everyone, this is Marin here, your coach at Fire Crown Dallas, and welcome to URDDL Week 8. Before I get into the matchup preview, I just want to thank Blind Fangs for the thumbnail for this video. Go check them out on YouTube, I'll link them down below in the video description. Because they're a very great person and friend. So my opponent this week is Froggerman, coach of the Atlanta Grudgers. And they have a team of Gouging Fire, Raging Bolt, Torkoal, Clefable, Mega Beedrill, Venusaur, Alolan Marowak, Typhlosion Hisui, Zoroark, Volbeat, Terra Shedinja, and Xatu. So this week I'm going for Trick Room, as their only way to stop Trick Room is imprison Xatu. So, but I really don't think that's coming. So we have Focus Sash for Rigorath with Armor Tail with max HP, more special attack, max special defense with Sassy Nature with Hyper Voice, Trick Room, Toxic, and Baton Pass. And next up, in case he does bring lead Xatu with Imprison Trick Room, we have Chopper Air Scrafty with Intimidate, with max HP, max attack, Force Def with Brave Nature, with Fake Out, Poison Jab, and Ice Punch and Protect. I know this set seems pretty weird, but like it just lets us hit the Clefable. Like I probably should went close combat, actually now I think about it, or knock over Ice Punch. But it's whatever though. Still hits what it needs to. Fake Outs for Xatu, Poison Jab for Clef, and like Terra Fairy, Shedinja, Terra Grass, you know. Next up we have Leftovers for Marina with Liquid Voice, Terra Ground, to make it so Raging Bolt cannot hit us with Thunderclaps or Thunderbolt. With max HP for defense, max special attack with Quiet Nature, with Hyper Voice, Ice Beam, Energy Ball, and Calm Mind. Now I know what you may be thinking. Why am I running Ice Beam instead of Terra Blast Ground? And why am I not running Protect? The reason I didn't run Terra Blast Ground is because I kind of forgot. I was like, I don't know why I went with Ice Beam over Terra Blast Ground when that was actually much better. I think I just wasn't thinking right in the moment. As for why not Protect, basically Prim needs to be one of the main ones doing damage, because like basically Prim is good, but like if it doesn't have like Calm Mind can also help in situations where like Raging Bolt also gets Calm Mind off. That way we don't get KO'd by like a Draco Meteor. Like sure, if we protect against it, sure we'll survive then, but if we don't kill it, and then it can just Draco again and then kill us. So it's like Calm Mind just better in that instance, really. Next up we have Mega Camerupt, Solid Rock before Terra, before Mega, with max HP, 4 defense, max special attack with Quiet Nature, with Eruption, Earth Power, Flash Cannon, and Protect. Next up we have Rocky Helmet Sinistcha with Heat Proof, max HP, max defense, 4 special attack with Relaxed Nature for Gouging Fire, with Machagacha, Rage Powder to trick to taunt everything with Venusaur, to redirect everything with Venusaur, and Terra Grass Shedinja, Strength Sap for Gouging Fire and his other physical attackers, and Trick Room to make sure we can keep it up as long as possible. Next up we have Iron Fist, Melmetal with the Earth Plate, with max HP, max attack, 4 defense, with Brave Nature, with Double Iron Bash, and Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Protect. Earth Plate should allow Earthquake to like KO stuff like Gouging Fire and the Raging Bolt and the Marowak and all that. Ice Punch is mainly here for like a Terra Grass or Terra Flying Shedinja. And Protect is just normal. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. So my opponent brings Mega Beedrill, Clef, Volbeat, Gouging Fire, Raging Bolt, and Typhlosion Hisui. not really what I expected. I kind of more expected like Torkoal to be here. I expected Davina to be here. I didn't expect a Typhlosion or Volbeat, really. Because like Torkoal just gives like, you know, gouging and Raging Bolt free attack and special attack boosts. But it's whatever. So we chose to lead off with Rigraff and Scrafty, in case they lead off with the Beedrill or Gouging Fire. But they lead off with Volbeat and Typhlosion. That's it. Typhlosion reels Frisk, and I go for Trick Room and switch Scrafty out for Primarina. Volbeat goes for Tailwind, as Typhlosion goes for Eruption, doing 31 to Prim, 53 just for Rigraff, as Trick Room goes up. I then go for Hyper Voice, I think. Yeah, Hyper Voice and Hyper Voice, which does 17 to incoming Clayble, and the other one does 91 to Typhlosion, killing it, and 27 more to Clayble, who reveals lefties. Then I bring in Raging Bolt, as I go for Terra Ground, expecting them to go for Ice Beam, as Froggerman goes for Toxic. Toxic on Raging Bolt and go for Ice Beam into it, but they broke to Protect. And then go for Hyper Voice and Ice Beam. They didn't follow me with Cleo this time, as get a crit on Raging Bolt and hits Clef. Raging Bolt misses Draco. One turn Trick Room left, Cleo protects, Raging Bolt protects, as I go for Calm Mind here and Hyper Voice, expecting them to protect, but if they don't, I want to do extra damage. Calm Mind up, Trick Room goes down, as I go for Trick Room again and go for Ice Beam, as I go for Helping Hand to Raging Bolt, which Draco Meteor, which lands as a 2. If we didn't have this def boost there, that would have killed us. Ice Beam takes out Raging Bolt, as we stood a bit to Trick Room up. Then they bring in Gouging Fire, as it goes for Protect, we go for double Hyper Voice. It's Clefable for 16, Prim's Hyper Voice, goes Clefable for 26, bring it down to 6, as it goes for Dazzling Gleam, bring Prim down to 6, and doing 13 to Froggerman. They go for Follow Me, as I go for double Hyper Voice once again. Does 60 to Gouging, 12 to Clefable, and then Froggerman's Hyper Voice, 36 to Gouging, and kills Prim with Dragon Claw. And then as it dies to Life Orb, I then bring in Mega Camerupt. As they go bring out Volbeat and Mega Beedrill, I go for Hyper Voice Eruption, but I already know that Eruption's going to kill both anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I click with Froggerman. And boom. Eruption kills both of them like I expected, and that's the end of the battle. GG's Froggerman, you played very well, and it was actually a very fun battle. I was pretty scared of the team, not gonna lie. It was a very tough matchup for sure to prep for, with the sun and all that. So I'm very glad I made it through. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in playoffs.